Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? I'm Tash. We love to have fun on this channel and spread nothing but positivity and have a great time playing with, what else? Makeup. So, if you will hit that subscribe button before you leave and the bell notification so that you are notified each time I upload, which is 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And you guys can already tell by the title what this video is about, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into some makeup. Alright, so you guys are probably wondering why you're staring at these boxes. Well, since we're doing a makeup collection video, and I don't know if I'm going to do a full declutter today, as I said in the intro, but I'm gonna try. So these are some of the items that I've recently decluttered. There's some makeup brushes, a palette. Pardon me, I'm trying to hold the camera and do this and it's so hard. So I've got some palettes down here that I don't use. This one I've actually never used. Some of these foundations have been tried once and I just don't reach for them. Same with a primer or two that's in here. I've got this brand new oil by Fourth Ray. I literally tried it once, like a drop of it, and it's just stuff I don't reach for, guys. So I've got some boxes, a big old Ulta bag over here. First, I'm going to start off with my filming table and what's underneath. So what you're seeing here, these boxes and bins, these are all my setting sprays that are not on my table. This is like backup stuff, like extras, toiletries, and whatnot. But these bins down here, this is all the makeup that I need to get through, with the exception of this, which is makeup wipes I need to get through, and this is like headbands. But all the rest of this is makeup that needs to be reviewed on my channel. So as you can see, there's quite a bit. That bin right there is pretty big. So that's why I keep saying, oh, I'm not going to buy anything. Yeah, how's that going for me? So here's my filming table. I do have some foundations and concealers here that I reach for quite a bit. A couple of my favorite powders. And I basically just keep everything that I try to use on a daily basis. Like this is stuff that I'll test for the rest of the month. My favorite brushes. We got some of my favorite headbands over here. Don't mind it if you see some mess, guys. My studio is a hot mess right now. And then just stuff that I use every day. More setting sprays. But we're going to get into some of these drawers, and I'm a little nervous. Before I forget, on top of the drawers, I do have a bunch of palettes. Like these are some of my ColourPop monochromatic palettes. I still have a couple to test and review. Some of my favorite Alter Ego, ColourPop, Makeup Rev, Wet n Wild. Of course, my LA Girl palettes. You guys know I love these palettes. My Summer Friday skincare that I like to use. Comment down below if you know what this is. This perfume right here, I just found this on a resale site, you guys. I was so stoked. I wore that as a teenager. And then I have like my Anastasia or my Norvina palette here, and then most of my Profusion palettes are all right here. This is another Profusion, the Frostbite. This thing is humongous and would not fit in my drawers. It just takes up way too much room. And so then there's some more Profusion. But we're going to start with this top drawer here, which is my powder drawer. And we're going to be here for a minute, so I'm going to pop a squat. Alright, you guys. So again, just kind of bear with me. I'm the one holding the camera, and I'm going to be the one going through the drawers. Now, this is my powder drawer. I'm a little embarrassed, but I love setting powders. I'm constantly testing them out. As you guys know, I do have dry skin, and I've tested a lot of powders out this year, but nonetheless, it is time to pull some of these powders out and get rid of them because this is absolutely ridiculous. And I just don't use them all. I may like all of these, but I don't reach for them all anymore. They're taking up space. Someone else could be using them, and yeah, it's become to the point where my makeup collection's overwhelming to me. And not only that the collection is getting overwhelming, it's that I have all that other product to test and review. So I've just let it get completely out of hand. And, you know, So I'm going to start pulling some out. Here is a maybe pile. If it's something that I'm not getting rid of, I'll try to show it to you guys. This might be a long video. And this is the get rid of pile. And I'm actually going to pull a clear bin up here to put that stuff in. Does anybody still use Yankee Candle anymore? My mom got this for me for Christmas. She actually got me like a whole case of candles. And this one's in Blush Bouquet. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. So first off, I'm letting go of the City Color Be Nude pressed powder, and it's not that I don't like it, it's that I don't reach for it. Coming in here, I am going to get rid of this one. This is the number 7 Lift Illuminate. I did try this, but it's just not my cup of tea. I really don't like it. This is the City Color Photo Chic Color Corrector Palette. I believe I did test this out. I used clean brushes, but I don't reach for it, so it's like, let it go. Alright. This is the CoverGirl CG Smoothers powder, guys. This, everybody raved about and said that it was like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to open it one-handed. Said that it was really good. I tried it, I think, once or twice. I just didn't like it, and so I think I'm going to let it go. Yeah, this might have been tried twice. And this is in the shade medium or transparent honey. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Let's see. I do love my Physician Formula powders. You'll probably actually see quite a few of these. They're just like ride or die, holy grail status. I do still love my BH Studio Pro, and I think this shade might be too light. It's shade 230. I usually use this when I'm using like foundations that are too dark and what have you. It just really helps. These Radiance Pro powders by Revolution Pro, love them. They are not going anywhere. Neither are my CoverGirl Healthy Vitalist powders. I have several of them open. I'm still trying to use up. This Wet n Wild powder. Sorry guys, this is hard. This Wet n Wild powder, I don't reach for this. It's not bad. I just don't reach for it, so I'm going to let it go. I believe I used that maybe twice. Revolution powder. So these I'm keeping right here. We're going to reach back here, and I do need to pull all of this stuff out and wipe my drawers. As you can see, there's some powder I spilled. But here's the Physicians Formula Super BB Insta Ready. I use this a couple times. I do like it, but I don't reach for it enough to justify keeping it. So I'm going to get rid of that. And until I get ready to clean this drawer, I'm going to move some of this stuff out of my way. These AOA powders, love these. They are great. Same with the Physicians Formula Healthy powders. I love those in the summertime. They're just so good. This is the Essence All About Matte Silky Fixing Powder. I tried it. It's not for me. So far, I'm not doing too bad. I'm going to get rid of that. You guys know I love these Rimmel powders. I'm going to keep those. There's another one of the Revolution powders. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. I think this one is yep, it's sealed. This one's brand new, and I do have one in my collection. It is broken, but I think I'm going to put this in a giveaway because I can just repress the other one. So you guys know I love my clean color powder, my little $2 powder. Such good stuff. Speaking of which, here is another one of the clean color powders, Ride or Die right here. Right. And then moving over here, I do have another one of the Physician Formula powders. I'm probably going to find out, ooh, I hit pan on that one, which one is my actual shade. I think it's this one. And I think one of these was too dark for me. MW2. I'll have to go through and find out which one's too dark for me, guys. And then whichever one is, I'll just get rid of the darker one because I love that powder. And then here is the Revolution Pro Hydra Matte Powder, guys. This is really good for the under eyes. Don't let this matte part fool you. It's amazing. Keeping my Hourglass powder. Love her. I will never, ever get rid of that. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Luminizing Waterproof Powder in Radiant Beige. Love this. It is amazing in the summer. My NYX High Glass. Keeping. My Too Faced powder, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I want to keep it, but we have a love-hate relationship. I can get away with setting my face with this after I use foundation, but I can't wear that as a powder foundation. This Ulta Mineral Illuminating Setting Powder, guys, this is gorgeous. I generally try to keep this to the summertime just because this one's kind of a little bit dark, if you can see in there, as opposed to my skin. And it just gives me this really beautiful gleaming glow. So if you've been thinking about trying this, don't sleep on Ulta Beauty, y'all. They have some amazing products. The Rimmel Stay Matte is a holy grail, tried and true, has been since day one. So I'm definitely keeping that. This Physicians Formula Argan powder is really good, you guys, and I have used this quite a bit, but I can't get over the argan smell, or the faux argan smell, if you will, so I'm going to clean it up, sanitize it, and get rid of it. And basically anything that I have that has been used and whatnot, I always clean it up and sanitize it. If I sell it, you know, then I do tell people that it has been used or whatnot. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I might give some to family and friends. This little guy here is going in a giveaway because I don't know anybody in my family that is like me when it comes to the super dewy finish. So this Becca powder, yeah, I pretty much used this, so I might as well just keep it and finish it. This Laura Mercier brightening powder. Ooh, she dirty. It's not my favorite, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. This is almost gone. I don't remember where I got this, but I do not like this, and it's old, so I'm gonna toss this. This is another one of the AOA Perfect setting powders, you guys. Telling you they're good. This is one of my all-time favorite loose setting powders, the Too Faced Do You. Oh, I'm going to have to get another one. This stuff is so good, you guys. I have mine in Translucent Radiant Nude. She's not going anywhere. And neither are these loose powders right here. If you guys can see back there, I use all of these. I just rotate them. Now, one that I keep trying to love is this one by Too Faced. This is the Born This Way powder in, what is this, Translucent Medium. I cannot get this to work on me. Just the color alone does not work, so she's going in that bin. This is the Collab Set the Stage powder. Love it. These two Milani powders I've tried to love. I can't get down with them. It's the Banana and the Translucent. Clean those up and get rid of them. This e.l.f. powder, this is the one I was talking to you guys about when I did the most recent e.l.f. video. It is the Soft Luminous. It's just like a really luminous, pretty setting powder. So I like that one, so I'm going to keep it. Of course, I got the Maybelline Fit Me, and I actually think I have a backup of this somewhere. Because she's holy grail. So I think I did really good on powders, you guys. Like, for me, it's hard to get rid of my makeup, so, and I will share that story with you one of these days. But, oh, I am keeping also the CoverGirl True Blend Minerals. Really, really good stuff. And, you know, I really love this LA Girl, or LA Colors Mineral Pressed Powder. It's amazing. So if I don't use this summer, I'm definitely going to get rid of it. Oh, this one by It Cosmetics, the Airbrush Perfect Illumination CC Cream. I keep trying to love this. I think I'm going to try it one more time, and if I don't use it, it's going. And then we have the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear. I recently tested this in a video because of Taylor Wynn. This is really, really good. So I am keeping that. So it doesn't look like a lot that I got rid of as opposed to what's still left in my drawer. But keep in mind that YouTube is my job now. Like, so that's why I have so much makeup. Well, that, and I'm a collector. I love it. All right. This is a drawer that gives me anxiety. This one and the next one. And I'm just going to pull the second drawer out as well and show you. These are my foundation and concealer drawers. And they just, you guys, I'm a huge complexion person. Like, I love testing complexion products. But this has gotten a little ridiculous. I do rotate my foundations quite a bit. I love foundation and concealer. But being somebody that is mixed, I have to buy summer shades and winter shades. So that's why I have so many. And then I just got into testing a lot of complexion products. Now, I do love quite a few products that are in here, but I'm also going to get rid of a lot because somebody else can use these. So let me grab a box. Actually, I'll just slide that right on over. There we go. Okay. The Tarte Multitasking Foundation. I'm going to keep that a little bit longer. The Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I do love this foundation and I do wear it, but look at the shade. I think I might keep this because I do love it so much and just get a blue, what do you call that? Color corrector. This is the L'Oreal Infallible in number 465. This is actually not my shade, so I am going to clean this up and see if somebody else can get some use out of it. This is a Holy Grail foundation. It's really good. This is the Anastasia, the foundation. I actually really do like this. And I'm glad I saved the box for it, you guys, because I only got to use this a couple times. This is not the right shade for me. It's just way too dark. So I'm going to figure out what to do with that. This is the Rimmel Lasting Breathable in number 300 Sand. I'm actually going to get rid of this one, guys, because it's old, so I'm tossing this one. This is the City Color Be Nude. This is a backup shade. I'm so glad I bought two of these, you guys. If you have not checked that video out, I will put it up in the iCards for you. I'm telling you, check this out. It is so good. This is the Wet n Wild makeup blocker. It's like a tinted moisturizer. I really do like this. It is super cute, but I just don't reach for it. It has nice coverage. If you're just looking for like a light dewy coverage, but I don't reach for it. So passing that on. Love this. She ain't going nowhere. This is my Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. I do love this foundation. I just don't reach for it anymore. So passing that along. This is my Wet n Wild Mega Cushion. I do use this sometimes. And I don't remember if they stopped making this. If they did, comment down below. But I'm going to hold on to this. This is the Clean Color Featherlight Foundation. It's a 2-in-1. I really did enjoy this. I think it's the other one that I'm going to pass on. So this one I'm actually going to keep. This is the Revolution Pro. If you are looking for something just super lightweight with high coverage, guys, this is it. Like, I don't know if I talked about this on my channel. I think I've compared it to other things because it is a nice little dupe. I think these are 10 bucks, but this is amazing. Definitely keeping that. Collab ain't going nowhere. I love collab through and through. If you guys are looking for a good mixer, LA Color Mix one, this is the Pro Coverage HD mixer. This is really good. Oh, here's the Clean Color one. So this is the Velvet Moisturizing Liquid Foundation. If you haven't seen my Clean Color video, I will put it up in the iCards for you. But I'm going to pass this on. It was nice, but it's not my cup of tea. This is the Collab Skin Wonder, and I will be able to wear this in the summer. So basically what I do, if you guys are curious, I have like a summer bin and a winter bin, fall bin, whichever. But I do separate these so I know what's what. So this is just a sample of the Forever Skin. I had several of these. I actually do like this, but I didn't buy the full size because I didn't love it as much as I do some other high-end foundations. So far, I don't think we're doing too bad. There's still quite a bit in here, but I love so many. I am going to finish this up, even though I don't really buy Too Faced anymore. This is the Kick-Ass by Soap & Glory. This is really, really good if you love the CYO. That's not going anywhere. That bad boy lasts all day in the summer with a dewy finish. Yes, ma'am. You guys know this is a favorite of mine, the Lift and Illuminate. Not going anywhere. Every girl needs the L'Oreal True Match in their collection. It just gives a beautiful finish, beautiful coverage. When I first tried this, I didn't like it, but my skin is in a much different place now, so yeah, I love this. I really, really, really do like this. It is a little bit too dark for me, but I love the coverage and the finish. It's just so good. I can't let it go yet. The Joa Truly Yours Natural Finish Foundation. This is really, really good. But this one I know has to be old. I do have a backup of this in another drawer. So I'm going to toss this out. But if you're looking again for something super lightweight, full coverage, nice radiant finish, great foundation. This is one of the new Wet n Wild ones that I just tested out. I think I'm going to pass this one on, guys. All I did was swatch this one. So, and I don't need this shade. I actually have my perfect shade in my basket on my filming table, so I'm going to let this one go. This is a new one I tested out. That video will be coming soon. This is my Maybelline Superstay. Love this in the summer. She ain't going nowhere. My CYO is not going anywhere, and neither is Believe Beauty, unless this is the one that's the wrong shade. I think I may have already passed that on. I don't know. My Fit Me's are not going anywhere. Neither is Collab or e.l.f. These are all foundations that I love. This one, I don't remember if you guys remember that video. I'll link it up in the iCards. This is really, really good. It is a natural radiant foundation, and it has beautiful coverage on it. It's really affordable, but look at the color. I don't even know if I can get away with this in the summertime. I really don't. So I am going to pass this one on. It is really gorgeous, though, and you can find this brand at Target. It's really good. So all of these, I'm keeping these Fit Me's. You guys, I have replaced these so many times. These are both holy grails in my collection. This is obviously a summer shade and a winter shade, but I've always had these in my collection. They're just amazing. Alright, so going into some more like tube-like foundations and stuff. This one you guys know I really enjoyed. This is the Amoris BB Cream, keeping it. This is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. I actually don't love this as much as I thought I did. So I'm going to try this with the powder one more time. If I don't like it, I'm going to pass it on. This is the Too Faced Do You foundation. I really do like this. I don't know what happened to the caps. And then this is in Warm Beige. I'm going to figure out which one's my shade that I really, really like and pass these on. These are the Broadway. Oh, I must have got rid of some. Nope, I have two. The Broadway BB creams, you guys. Sorry about my hand in the way. These are really, really good. And I don't hear a lot of people talk about these. These have actually been out for quite a while. But I love wearing these in the summertime if I just want, you know, a super quick and go. And I usually get mine in Beige Glow. But they give a nice finish. I think it says lightweight satin matte finish. And like a sheer coverage. These give more than a sheer coverage, and I usually find these at either Family Dollar or Dollar General. They're super cheap and they're really good. So I'm gonna keep one and toss the other because I've had these for quite a while. This one I've had for quite a long time, since it came out. Oh, you guys, I cannot wait to get the full size of this. This is the Rite Aid Ultra Repair Tinted Moisturizer. This is amazing. This is the Isadora Active All Day Wear Makeup. This is really good, you guys. This lasts for a very, very, very long time. Unfortunately, this shade is too light for me, so I'm going to pass it on to someone who can use it, but she's sweat-proof. You guys know I enjoyed this. This is the Amuse Matte Finish. Girl, this is not matte. It is dewy, and this is really good. This is the Joa Truly Yours BB. Love it. And then here's my Fenty in, what am I in, 280? I really like this. Some days I don't. Generally, if I'm having a really dry skin day, this is perfect. So I'm nervous to go to drawer number 2 because I feel like I have not done that well. I may have to go through this drawer again. Alright. So these down here are stick foundations. I actually love this one, the Infallible. Keeping that. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. It's not really that great. I mean, it's nice and hydrating, and I do enjoy that. But coverage-wise, it's just not that great. I've heard the concealer's better, so I'm probably going to toss this. I think it's old. So these from Revolution, these are beautiful on the skin, guys, the fast base, but this one is a little too dark for me even in the summer. I don't know if this is new. Nope, she's old. So I actually picked these up when they first launched, and I usually order from the Revolution website, so she's going in the trash, and I just did this just now. I'm going to keep F11 for the summertime, and I think I have F10 for current. Yeah. So I'm keeping those. And then I also really do like the ColourPop one. I hated their liquid foundation, but I absolutely love the stick. It's really good. Now these little guys right here, the AOA, I need to figure out which one I like best shade-wise and pass the other one along. Now this white and dark, these are actually, I use these for mixers, so I'm going to keep these. I can't remember which one I used on camera. I'll have to find out and pull one of these out. This is the Hard Candy Look Pro Bare It All. This is actually not bad. It's a nice little quick stick foundation. It has good coverage. Don't dig the brush on the other end, and I don't think they make this anymore, but she's old, so I'm tossing it. Let's see here. We're gonna do concealers on my filming table because that's gonna take a while. Moving over here to the next foundation one. This is one of my favorites in the summer. Again, the Clinique Beyond Perfecting. And this is my summer shade, so I'm keeping that. This one as well. This is the Rimmel Lasting Radiance. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up in the iCards, guys. You can only buy this in the UK. So, but if you're looking for something that is similar, the Breathable is pretty similar, except for it doesn't have that beautiful, do you see that luminescence? Girl. Gotta love the CoverGirl Matte Made, you guys. I mean, look how much I've used. It's almost gone. But I do think it is time for a new bottle. This is from when it first came out, so tossing it. This is the Catrice one. I really enjoyed this. I did this, or I got this when I did my first video for Catrice. So, yeah. I'm going to keep this. It's really good in the summer. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Elixir. I love this, and I do rock it in the summer, but this bottle is old, so I think I'm going to toss this. This is definitely old. Beautiful, beautiful foundation, but again, I got this when it first came out. It's time to toss it. Another one of my Fit Me's for the summer. And then another one of these. I think I'm going to pass the one of these that's not open on to someone else, or maybe throw it in a giveaway. So let me pull these out so I can figure out which one's open and which one's not, because I don't need to. This is one of my holy grails. I love this foundation. If you have not tried this, girl. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define. I think I need to toss this, you guys. I got this when it first came out as well. We had a good run, but it's time to go. This is one of my favorites too, the Pure 4-in-1 L'Oreal Selfie. Keeping it. And then the Hard Candy Glamouflage. This is really good. The AOA Studio Perfect. I need to pitch this, I think. I think this is old. I'm going to pull it out. This one I reviewed on my channel, the Femme Couture. It's a little dark, but I make it work with concealer. This is really nice for dry skin. And then here's the Believe Beauty. This is the original color that I picked up when I did my first Believe Beauty video. It's just way too dark. As you can see, tawny. I'm not tawny in anything. But it was the only shade match for me that they had closer, like, to my skin when I went to pick it up. So I grabbed it. Ooh, I wanted to tell you guys, they are coming out with new shades of this foundation. I'm so excited that they're expanding the shade range. Just FYI, in case you didn't know. But I'm tossing, or I'm going to pass this one on, actually. I'm sure somebody will use it. So, you guys, I'm so dreading going through this concealer bin. when you guys see me again, we will be at my filming table. Alright, you guys, just FYI, don't mind this mat right here. This is an old mat that I decided to use on my filming table because my filming table's white and I didn't want to get it all messy. So what I'm going to do is use this bin right here to house the concealers that I'm keeping. Yeah, it'll be like testing, high-end, drugstore, whatever. So here's my bin. This is absolutely crazy ridiculous. So yeah, let's start off. First of all, I don't need 3 of these AOA ones, and I basically may have used them for swatching purposes, but this is not a concealer that you put on like from the tube directly to your face. So these can easily be sanitized. Now, I generally like, I think it's this color, nude, for the under eye, and then I do enjoy the lighter one for, you know, like mixing it for like a brighter under eye and whatnot. So I am going to pass on one of them. So I'm just going to stick that out of the way. And then this one I just tested out. I don't even know if you guys have seen the video yet, but I just tested this one out, so I am going to keep it for now. So here we go. You guys know I'm a ride or die Believe Beauty all the way. She ain't going nowhere. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I love this. Joa All Brushed Up. I will never be without this concealer. It is so good. The Joa All Wound Up, or Joa Wound Me Up. It's really good. This is the BH Studio Pro. I love this, but this color is way too light for me. I've tried so hard to make it work. Passing it on. This is the CoverGirl True Blend. I did really like this for like an eye primer and whatnot, but I have plenty of those, so I am going to pass it on. Believe Beauty. The ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I love this. Let's see. Flower Beauty. She ain't going nowhere. This has been a ride or die since I found this one. I love it. This is the Rimmel Lasting Radiance. I know it's light, but I do like to use this with the foundation just so that I can make it work better. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer. This is actually pretty hydrating, and I think I only used this once or twice, but it just creases on me really, really bad, and that is because my under eyes are just, oof, y'all. I'm passing that one on. Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, not going anywhere. Collab, definitely not going anywhere. I think one of these Believe Beauties is too dark for me. I want to say it's this one, I believe, but I'll have to go through them quickly when I can and let you guys know, because I might be passing one of those on too. Let's see. This is the City Color Flawless Concealer. This one is way too light, but these are full coverage. I don't know if you guys remember that video, but I did test these out as well. But this one, used once, if at all, and swatched it. Just needs a little shake, and she's good to roll. My Too Faced one, you know, even though I don't buy from Too Faced anymore, I do still like some of their products, so I am going to keep this and finish it. Maybelline Age Rewind, look at that, might as well finish it, right? This is the LA Colors Conceal and Correct. This is actually super old, but if you're looking for a really good inexpensive yellow corrector, this is where it's at. So I'm tossing this one. This Amuse full coverage one, this is really good. I used this in a video as well. This was $1, so I'm gonna keep that. This one is from City Color, the Photo Chic. I really don't like this, and I believe this one is starting to get old, so I am gonna pitch it. e.l.f. Hydrating, she ain't going nowhere. Let's see, the Ulta Beauty Touch or Youthful Glow Concealer, you guys. This is super, super good. If you're new to my channel, you probably haven't heard me talk about this one as much, and that's just because so many new ones have came out, but this is a ride or die. This one is super old. This is a corrector from Ruby Kisses, getting tossed. This is the ColourPop No Filter in white. I like to use this as an eye primer. my Tarte Shape Tapes. I almost have them used up, but I can't bear to throw these away, you guys. $30 concealers. So I like to use these as, what do you call that? Eye primer. And I am keeping a lot of concealer, you guys. I love concealer. It is just, oh, it's so hard to get rid of. Okay. This is a Wet n Wild one. It is super old, and that looks like eyeliner that got smashed into it. So tossing that. This Bare Minerals one, I hate to do it, but this is super old, so I am going to toss this. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. It's a good concealer. It's just a little too drying on me. This is not that old. I actually just purchased this one, so I'm going to pass it on. Make sure those don't get mixed up. This one is too dark for me, though I do love it. I'm going to pass this one on as well. This is the Breathable, but it's way too dark. Oops, sorry. All right, Milani Conceal and Perfect. I absolutely love this. But I think I have several shades in here, and one of them is not my shade. One might be in my makeup bag, come to think of it. But this one's way too light for me, so passing it on. These Maybelline ones, you guys, trash. I mean, they're great concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me, but these are so old, I'm embarrassed. Maybelline Age Rewind, it's almost gone, so I'm going to use this. This is an eye primer by AOA. This is bomb. Keeping... this collab one is old. It's going in the garbage, but it's an amazing concealer. These are my Creaseless Concealers by Tarte. That one I'm going to keep. This one I think I'm going to toss. She's seen better days, and I believe it's old. But pretty much gone. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is so old, you guys. Tossing. This is the NYX HD. I really do like this one, but I think I'm going to pass it on. This was like my third tube of this, and I barely used it. This one is the Joa Total Coverage, or Take Cover. Oh, you guys, this one is $5, and it is amazing. And even for a full coverage concealer, this is nice and radiant, but it's not that over dewy radiance. It's so beautiful. This one is by Broadway. It is a concealer cream. It's just not my shade, but I did like this. So I'm going to pass that one on. This one is the City Color Total Coverage that I can actually use. I don't know. This is going to go in my kit, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it. This one's really good. The Rose All Day by Femme Couture. You can find this at Sally Beauty Supply. And this I really do enjoy, and it's dirty because I used to keep it in a cup with eyeliners. Bad idea, don't do that. Yeah, I like this. It's a color corrector from Maybelline Master Camo, and it's the yellow one. So that needs to be cleaned out. So I didn't do very well getting rid of concealers, but keep in mind one of these is going to go, or maybe even two, and I still might go through this again, you guys, because this isn't a lot of concealer. But I just love so many. It's so hard to get rid of them. Hey guys, I forgot to show you the basket, so I'm gonna have Nick insert this somewhere. When I took this basket out, it was overflowing with concealers, and for somebody who is a makeup obsessed junkie like myself, I am very proud of this. That was really, really good. I got rid of a lot more than I had anticipated or even thought I would. So I just wanted to pop in and show you guys that. I can't believe it's not overflowing anymore. Alright guys, so this is the bin that I keep on my filming table. And I just kind of rotate things out between my primers and foundations. I'm going to pull my primers out for the time being because we're not doing those today. That'll be in another video coming very soon. This is a primer as well. So I'm just going to dump this little basket here. Whoop. So this is my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. You guys know I love this foundation. So she's going back in the bin. This is the Rimmel Lasting Breathable. I love this one as well. She is also going back into the bin. This is the City Color Be Nude. Need I say more, guys? You already know it's going back in the bin. If you are new here, you may not have seen the video where I tested this one out. but this is the Clinique Even Better Refresh, Hydrate, and Repairing Makeup. This is one of my ride or dies. If I had to get rid of all my foundation today, I would pick this one hands down. It is beautiful. It's long lasting. It is the right amount of dewy. It gives beautiful coverage. I'm just going to shut up now. But it's really good. So going back in the bin. This one I am still testing in a way. I believe I did recommend this because I think it's really good. But as you guys can see, it is a little bit dark for me. So this is going to get its use a lot in the summertime when I like to wear more lightweight product. So yeah, this is going back in the bin. I like it. This is the Revlon Candid Glow. I tested this when it first came out before it even hit stores. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the iCards, but this one is going back in the bin. Let's see, Wet n Wild Dewy, of course, going back in the bin. And the NYX Born to Glow, I actually need to repurchase this because this one's almost out and I wear this a lot. It's really, really good. The Maybelline Dream Cover, same thing, going back in the bin. And of course, my two color correctors that are not color correctors, my shade adjusters that I am working on at the moment are going back in the bin. I love these, and when I'm out of them, I will probably repurchase at some point because these do an amazing job. Now, I do wish they made a blue one. That would be awesome. All right, so those are going back in the bin, as well as my primers. And really quickly, I'm going to show you guys the trash bin here. So here is the trash bin that I'm getting rid of, and here is the pass it along bin that I'm getting rid of. I wanted to mention to you guys, I also did add in the Maybelline Urban Radiance foundation, this new one right here that I tested out as well. It just wasn't my cup of tea, and I was really disappointed because Maybelline's my favorite drugstore brand. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys, I did get rid of a ton of makeup today. For somebody like me, this is really good. Being a collector and a makeup hoarder, junkie, fanatic, psycho, call me what you will. But yeah, this is really, really good. So I'm excited to see what is in store for the rest of this little mini series. Stay tuned. So I think I am going to cut this video off here and show you guys what I have managed to get rid of. So all of these concealers right here will be cleaned up, sanitized, and passed on. This is going in the garbage, these concealers, not my powders. And then down here, I just took that out of the box. Down here, this stuff is gonna get tossed. This is all garbage. And then all of this, I'm going to clean up, sanitize, and pass on. There's some really great products in this box, and that is why I've held on to them. So give me a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was a little bit different, but I thought it was time for a change. I'm going to do this in a series just because this one was relatively longer than I had hoped it would be. And so the next one will be eyeshadow palettes, and then because I have so many of those as well, I will do like cheek products and whatnot, but I think it'll be a nice little mini series. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or anything, please let me know. Please, when you're commenting down below about the makeup that I am tossing because it's old, it is not sanitary to keep old makeup. It can break you out. It can cause irritation to the eyes. It can inflame the skin. I mean, just read up on it. It is really, really bad for you to keep it once it's past its expiration date. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you as always for clicking on another video and hanging out with me. You guys are my ride or dies, and I love you so, so much. I appreciate you guys always spending your time with me when you could be anywhere here on the platform. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.